Hey guys, we are starting a new game in survival, and the reason I'm doing it again is that my town, it has bugged up again. It happens very often, and this is the normal mode, so that means that we will have enemies going about, so we have to think about keeping ourselves safe as well as making us a nice little town around here. And I'm gonna name this town after a guy that wanted me to name his or my town with that name. So where should we settle down? We have some berries above here, so I think it would be a pretty good place. I must say I kinda like to start out when you're inside a corner or something, because you know that the enemies are just gonna be able to come from this direction in the current build, that is. So I think we could start out above here. We have close to the berries, we have some wood close by, so I think we can start out here. And let's name the town like he wanted, Barteq. That's our new town. Town advisory, so we need to collect some wood and store it. And I'm very sorry for restarting this over and over, but this is alpha and a lot of problems will happen, so... And the thing that actually happened with my previous town was that the AI, for some reason, they became very bugged up. I don't know if it was because of my custom buildings, I made different floors in them, so it was 3 levels of a building. I don't know if that was the reason that the AI became like this, because the game is not really built for that way. It's just the way that people found out, oh, we can customize it this way. So that might have been the reason, I don't know, but I felt like we should start this and not waste too much time on that one, so... And I'm really looking forward to try out Alpha 6 when it gets released. That's something I really look forward to. There's so many new good features that is in the latest Steam Optim version, which I could play, but I can avoid it because I don't want to run into much problems with it. When I recorded before, the game crashed very often. It might not have crashed when you play normally, but when recording it at least, it crashed very often for me. So we're skipping that for the moment at least. So I hope this is not going to be too frustrating. I'm starting out again from the beginning. I understand that it would be nice if I could keep going for a really long time, make a huge village. I think that would be really fun, but as the game is for the moment, it's so many risks that it will bug out and so on. So we're making a carpenter now, and we're also going to make a trap like we did here. And yeah, let's set out some trapping ground, and it doesn't really matter where we set it for the moment. We can set it wherever we want, but I think that I'm gonna set it kinda inside this corner here. And I want to try to keep my village at least decently, not way too big and not too spread out, because that means that you might have 2 guys here and the rest is here, or it's just 1 here, and they get killed because these guys won't react, because how the AI works for the moment, and the footmans don't work out very good either. So let's start out with designing a house. We can do that before we make the carpenter's workshop. So let's start out a basic house, a small little village building where we can have 1 guy living at, I think. Gonna go for little white walls, and gonna have a roof. Let's see how the dark one looks. It looks pretty decent. Let's go for that roof, and we need to have a door so they can actually get inside to the house. That's pretty good to be able to get inside your house. And 2 windows. And we should also get some windows in the back. And 2 there as well. And that was nice. So we got it in the middle. That's great. And no, let's skip that one. I can't make so many windows. Okay, let's start building that one. So to start working on that, but we're also gonna go to our... Where's the carpenter? Worker. Where's the carpenter? Oh my god. I think that I might have ran into a nasty little bug here. I think I actually gave the trapper and carpenter, I made 1 person both professions. So that's not very good. So that means that we might not have a carpenter. We might get a carpenter if, for whatever reason, they come and give us an carpenter's tool. That was really odd. That's the first time I have experienced that, so that was really strange. But I think we're gonna keep going and we're gonna see if we will actually get the carpenter's tool. Because I think we might be, sometimes it feels like if you lack something like that, they kind of go and like, okay, here you have it, take it, we'll save you. So that was pretty bad. And I don't know, I mean the tool might be somewhere, but I don't think it is. I cannot see it here, and I cannot see any placement of items because you cannot place them down. So that was a little bit of a nasty bug, I guess. I don't seem to find the tool either. Should be a saw, and it should be like kind of like glowing, so it should be pretty easy to spot it out if it was around here. So I think it's gone, to be honest, and we can just hope that we will get one. The thing is that we will need a carpenter, definitely. We will need a carpenter. We're really gonna need a carpenter for many reasons. But we can keep going with this one and hopefully get it, because sure, we have no doors, we have no window frames. But once we get one carpenter, we're gonna be able to get it, so we can just hope for the best. So maybe we should start to design a second house already. And it's gonna be a pretty small house this as well, so it's gonna be for another guy. I think we're gonna make it just like a square, and just to make it a little bit different than the other one. And we're gonna have roof, dark for that one as well. And maybe we should have a flat roof on this one. Let's go for a flat on that one. And we need door, and we need to have window frames. Not gonna have that man on this one house, I think. One deer and one in the back. So if you want, we could maybe, it probably is too little to make a secondary floor on that one. Probably will look strange. We could make like a pipe or something sticking up from it. So let's start building that one as well. But that was pretty bad that we lost the carpenter's saw. Not good at all. At least we can start building this thing. The thing is that with the game, it kinda at least seems like the more buildings you have, the more people you attract to your town. And for me it would be overall happiness that would attract more people, maybe net worth as well, which should attract people to join here. So sorry Barteq, we lost your carpenter, I guess. But hopefully we get him back, I hope so. I could just go and remake this, but I'm gonna give it a go and we're gonna see if we get it. It might be a really stupid decision, but we will see. It's almost like they should have some kind of safety thing in the game currently, like you always have one carpenter's saw, I don't know. And I don't think that like our trapper actually have like an extra thing on him. Nope, nothing. And none of those are carpenters, so they are just normal workers, which are doing a great job, but are not carpenters. Let's remove some more trees. And I don't know if it works that way, but it kind of feels, or maybe not. I was going to say that it seems like if you start to build a new building, they cancel the first one and go to the next one, but they actually building both at the same time now, so that was false. And I actually started to get more into game development again, since I had a really big interest for creating games since I was really young, and I've been doing like programming in C++, C#, JavaScript, HTML and CSS and such, but I kind of got stuck with it when I was busy with other school things, so now I started to pick it up, and I'm learning to use Unity 3D, so it's really interesting and it's really fun to see your scripts and things, making things move, creating graphics and so on. So currently I'm working on kind of like an inventory, and I found a great tutorial on YouTube with it, so you can like go along with it and watch it and so on. And with it I'm kind of like creating my own kind of like spell systems are like, I create different spells, some are hostiles and some are friendly, so... But I started with it, so don't expect me to like put anything up with it, not for the moment at least. But in the future I might do something like that, it's really interesting, so... Yeah, we get our second house done, so that's good. I was removing the scaffolding and it should be done. Maybe we should make a third house, why not? Why not? And we don't have to worry about the doors and window frames. Once we get a carpenter, yeah, we're gonna get the carpenter, hopefully. They're gonna make these anyway, so we will have them. We won't have any beds for a real long while, most likely, but who knows. So either we will get someone to join the town who is a carpenter, which are pretty small chance I would guess, since it could be any profession. But we might be able to trade something, and hopefully it's gonna be like wood or berries or something, because we don't have much other stuff to trade with, so... Let's make another house. Should we... Okay, we're getting goblins. Get him, boys! Kill him! So I must say, I have missed playing survival really much, but... It is really frustrating as well to play it for the moment, because the AI is really not good at times. When they work they are great, but sometimes they kinda screw up. Okay, so let's make something here. Oh, maybe like that. But it's almost like that would be a storage house, I don't know. Let's get a door for this one. And the window. Let's get one window for this one. And 2 on this side, and how many should we have? Just 1, I think. And 1. But that house actually looks pretty good. I wouldn't mind to live there. You have your view, you can watch out over there, over the plains, and have a good time. Start building that one. So 3 houses in 1 episode, that was really fast. So this is the power when the AI works as it's supposed to do, and you don't have too much other profession. We only have a trapper, but we really need to get a carpenter. Or this is gonna get really interesting. So the shelter is 4, which I'm a little bit surprised about, since the other town had about 4.9 and it had the carpets, it had the curtains, it had those luxury beds. And even though it was just about 0.9 better, so that's strange. But I guess maybe the shelter do not fully function for the moment, I don't know. But hopefully we're gonna get the carpenter, we really need to get it, so... We're gonna see what's gonna happen over the course of this village Barteq here, so... Guys, thanks for watching this episode with Stonehearth, and there's gonna be more episodes very soon. I really hope that we're gonna get the carpenter. If we don't do, we're just gonna have to restart, we will see. But I'm gonna try to see if we can actually get a carpenter. So guys, thanks for watching this, hope you had a good time, and see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, take care.